What up, YouTube? Alright, in this video we're going to talk about how to fix a slipping clutch. I guess a lot of people have problems with this. There's actually a few things that you can do to try and fix it. First thing you want to do is engage your clutch, and then you take off your cover, and you want to take off your clutch plate. You unscrew this little Phillips head screw, and then you unscrew the flower nut. See how easy this came off? It's because I have the clutch engaged. And you want to wipe down your clutch plate, make sure there's no oil on it, because a lot of times our water, because that will cause it to slip. And wipe down all your pads, make sure there's no oil or water on it, and then put it back together. And when you put this back on, you want about 1 millimeter to where it's not touching the actual pads itself. Because if you have it tightened down with your clutch engaged, you won't be able to engage your clutch. And you'll have to adjust your clutch arm. Right there. And then you put your Phillips head, your lock screw back in, and you give it a try. And if it still slips, you want to tighten down that flower nut down like 1 more notch. Okay? And if it still slips, you can take your clutch plate off and drill holes in it. See where I got the holes at? That right there will help you get more grip on the clutch pads. But when you do it, you want to make sure you sand down the side that touches the pads. You want to make sure it's flush, because otherwise you'll tear up your pads. Yeah, just take sandpaper and just sand the side that touches the clutch pads. And if you do that and it still slips, there's one last thing you can do. You go over here and you unscrew your clutch guide. You know that little nut right there? Yeah, you unscrew it, you take it out, and you want to take a flathead, stick it down in the hole. And what you're trying to stick, what you're trying to stick your flathead on. Okay, you see those little grooves right there? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's like little grooves right there. You want to stick your flathead in those little grooves and rotate your back tire. You want to make sure you have your chain on and everything when you do this. But you rotate your back tire, and I believe, let me see here. If you rotate your tire forward, it will tighten it, and if you rotate your tire backwards, it loosens it. I'm pretty sure. You want to do maybe just like quarter, half turn on your tire, and just keep doing that. What that does, it basically adjust the clutch tension on the spring right there. Okay. And if your clutch is still slipping, there's another thing. You go on the other side. Try that last, what I just showed you. I just remembered this. You take your cover off, and you want to make sure, check your rod. What is it? Let me see here. I want to check your you want to check your rod and make sure it's not dented in. Because a lot of times these will get dented in, and you'll try to adjust the flower nut and everything, and it doesn't work when it's just because your rod got dented in. You want to make sure these are oiled real good too. Okay? But if you try all that, your clutch is still slipping, Zeta Manufacturing or whatever, they made a lot of clutches that are having problems with the bearings. And that's probably what it is. All you do is just replace the clutch wheel, and the problem should be fixed. But yeah, please like, subscribe to my channel. I'll be making more videos.